Hello friends and welcome to the channel. I'm Handington and today I just noticed this in my YouTube feed, so I immediately decided that I wanted to make a video reacting to this trailer. I want this to be my first reactions to this video. So this is the new Spongebob movie coming out in 2020. At first I thought it was called like It's a Wonderful Sponge or something like that, but now apparently it's called Sponge on the Run. I remember them talking about being like a flashback or like talking about how they met or something like that. From this picture, it looks like SpongeBob looks very cute. They didn't Sonic the Hedgehog trailer 1.0 SpongeBob, I guess. Gary looks a little weird, but Gary looks a little bit like Patrick-ish. Gary's giving off some Patrick vibes. I think SpongeBob's trying to feed him like a pine cone? I don't know. And then of course there's the undersea log. Oh, wow, that's pretty. Look at this. This is a beautiful Paramount intro. Is this Paramount's new logo, or is this the thing just for the SpongeBob movie? I don't know, but this is very pretty. Oh, I love the little stars. Oh, they look so pretty and golden at and at sunset. This looks really nice. Oh, Nickelodeon movies. Oh! I like how they were able to do the CGI for Sponge Out of Water, where it looks good. It looks like it's a good representation, sort of like what Blue Sky does when they did like the Captain Underpants movie and the Peanuts movie, where it's sort of that stylized 3D that works well. Look at that! He's setting up the Krusty Krab. I love that. See, this just looks like a very, very pretty painting. This also kind of looks like the remake of Battle for Bikini Bottom in terms of that style, like the promo art that they showed. This is in that sort of half painting, half CGI style, which actually fits SpongeBob's style pretty well. I like that. I am on board with this whole situation here. There we go. Yeah, the way that in here he pauses and he freezes, like, I don't know, I like the way that he slid in. It feels like it's part of the style. Yeah, like that. I like that little touch where it just kind of feels like he was slightly stiff when he froze there, where it's like they know, instead of just trying to make it, oh, a realistic physics SpongeBob, no, they kind of kept that cartoony sort of feel to him even in the CGI. I think that's really nice. I like that. Oh, I love that. Oh, Gary! Oh, cute Gary. Oh, I love that. I love the tiki style of the thing back there. Oh my gosh. I really like this. I like how the sand looks. It looks somewhat colorful. To have that sort of fishbowl aesthetic, but at the same time still feel like, sand. And I love that look in the background, which is a slightly more realistic-y version of the normal tables that you'd see in the background that are just kind of like, the matte paintings when they want to make a background look nicer and make it look kind of Hawaiian. I like that. I like the way that that's set up. I enjoy this. And look, it's the gang's house. The houses. Oh, this looks so nice. I love the way that the sand right next to SpongeBob's house on the lower right there, going down the path, it looks sort of like the sand, almost like a sand dune, sort of like brushed up a little bit. Oh, this is really nice. I really like the look of the CGI for this movie.
I love you so much, Gary.
Oh my gosh, SpongeBob is eating from a pet bowl. Gary looks done with SpongeBob at the moment there, while he's eating from a SpongeBob bowl. I love that. Oh, wow. And SpongeBob's pants, like, they animated his legs in the middle of it, so that the legs look stiff, so it, like it doesn't flop down. They don't force the realistic physics on everything. I love the lighting in this scene. This looks really pretty. This is a very picturesque looking movie. I love the way that they were able to set up the SpongeBob world so far.
Never forget the day we met.
See, this is the SpongeBob design that I was a little bit worried that they would end up doing, where they try to make him much more cutesy and he just looks very bad, sort of like what they did with that weird Rugrats reboot that everyone forgets, where it's like Rugrats Kindergarten, where they don't look lumpy, they look like faded and washed out, and they look really bad. I was worried that they'd do something like that. Um, don't care quite as much for this young SpongeBob. I like the one that was at the very beginning. That one seemed more like just SpongeBob, but little. Unless this is just a single face. Again, we have 17 seconds into this. So, okay, SpongeBob is reminiscing to Gary about their past, and they worked in Camp Coral. I know the rumors that had been going about where it was like, oh, well, actually, Camp Coral was Steven Hillenburg's idea. Meanwhile, like, Paul Tibbett had been saying, like, yeah, Steven Hillenburg would have really hated a spin-off. Didn't want a spin-off show, didn't want SpongeBob to be essentially a kid, because SpongeBob, the way that he is supposed to able to relate to basically any audience. He has certain issues that are relatable to adults. He has issues relatable to a kid. He's able to just relate to anybody. All right, so Camp Coral. They managed to work that into the movie, huh? All right. Not a fan of the voice. I say as my voice fails me and I end up sounding disgusting. Yeah, not a fan of that SpongeBob voice. Yeah, that's the SpongeBob voice I was not hoping would happen. That's adorable, though. That's Gary meowing there is still so adorable. I love that. Alright, we gotta see that again. Yay! Okay. Charming? It looked almost claymation-y there.
Hello, little snail. What's your name? Gary, huh? Do you want to be friends?
This is cute.
Hello.
Don't like the voice. I don't like the voice. That voice is not SpongeBob. That voice is just executive saying this is a kid's voice that'll appeal to kids. It works for We Bare Bears. It does not work for SpongeBob. I'm not exactly a fan of this interpretation of SpongeBob. I thought that it would be like, I thought he would at least sound like SpongeBob, and then he just would look slightly younger, because, like, this is okay. Oh, they did a CGI version of the bubbles. That's nice.
Gary, I'm home. Gary? Gary Bear? Gary? Gary?
I love his expressions there. Alright, so they worked in Camp Coral. Is this going to be a returning thing where they return there a bunch, or is that basically just trying to warm up the audience to, hey, Camp Coral was a thing? I immediately thought of Nickelodeon slime when I saw this. I didn't think of snail goo. Gary's condo. Aww. I'm not a fan of the snail goo. I don't think it fits Gary. I think you should probably make it more Gary colored instead of just green. I love his faces. Alright, all their faces are great. Kelpie? Oh, instead of like Kenny G, is that Kelpie G? I love that.
Gary's been snail mapped.
I love how expressive he looks in this movie. Man, they did a good job on that. Oh, and the rock in the upper right there has the little, like, urchin-y things on it. Oh, yay, I like that. The paddy wagon is back. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Was it an elongated paddy wagon? Excuse me. I'm so glad they brought that back. Oh my gosh, look at the suit. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love the texture on the suit. That's awesome. The little vent there, it's all slightly off a bit. I love the look of that, and I love that they used the SpongeBob font on the car there. That's just awesome. It looks like it's become the Paddy Wagon Deluxe. Was the Paddy Wagon already Deluxe? I'm calling it the Paddy Wagon Deluxe. And look at how the wheels split. I love that. It just kind of, like, springs a second one out of it. I love that. Oh, and the ketchup and mustard spray. Oh my gosh, are they on land again? Look at their faces, though. that is... Patrick looks adorable. SpongeBob looks so expressive. There's a tumbleweed. Jesus is in the tumbleweed. He's a God-fearing sponge. Oh my gosh. Is that Keanu Reeves? Is Keanu Reeves Jesus?
Hello.
Are tumbleweeds made out of sage? I thought tumbleweed was just a plant made of tumbleweed.
The lost city of Atlantic City.
I paused that at a bad point. I thought they were going to say the lost city of Atlantis, and I was going to bring up which version, because SpongeBob has had numerous versions of Atlantis. There's the Atlantis Squarpantis, there's Atlantis that King Neptune lives in, and now there's this one.
Of Atlantic City.
Boy, I hope we don't lose focus.
Look, I wouldn't worry about us losing.
Oh, I love these fish. Oh, they look so cute. Look at these fish. Look at them. Look at these guys. Oh, look at these little folks. Oh, I love them. Churros with a rolled R. All right, I love that.
Let it ride, Patrick! Let it ride!
So SpongeBob is gambling in this movie. All right. It's become the Percy Jackson and Lightning Thief, where they just end up at a casino.
You can't bet on. Put it on L.
Patrick, that's not an L, that's a 7.
7 starts with an L. That's weird.
Methinks they didn't gasp at Patrick saying that 7 starts with an L. I love the anchovy. Oh, he looks so derpy. I love him. All right. Not a fan of the Camp Coral, but I am a fan of the rest of all of this. If they just have in a single flashback, and it's like, okay, so Steven Hillenburg helped with the rest of the movie, and they shoehorn that in because they want a spin-off of SpongeBob, then we'd see. We'll have to see when it comes out. But I'm still stoked, and under the water, I guess you could say I would be soaked, and I'm on board, and thank you, whatever the name of this channel is. It said it at the beginning here. Entertainment Access for the trailer? Yeah. So, thank you, Entertainment Access, but I believe it's that time again, friends. If you like what I do, don't be shy to give a thumbs up. Have a pleasant day, everyone, and this is Handington, signing off. Bye!
So much